don't upload blank pages, and where SSG, specialty specific guidelines, they set out how you should group your evidence that supersedes the GMC, the way GMC asks to group this evidence. Okay, so electronic evidence, the online application remains open for 24 months. Keep updating, otherwise the application will close. And uploading a document is not counted as update. So you have to edit information in your application. So please continue doing that. So must amend information to entering information into text box and drop down menu and change the status. So online application allows advisors also. So if you need any help, just call the GMC advisor, and you can get the help from there also. That if you are submitting like this, they can open your application along with you, even if you have not submitted yet. So you can just ask for their advice if you need. So do open your application, but before the hand, please have the evidence in hand, or processes in hand that you will be able to complete your evidence. Before that, please don't open the application, because you might not be able to complete the evidence. 2 years is a long duration, of course, that most of us think, but you never know. So once you have organized that, okay, I'll do rotation from this, other person has said yes, or I'll do autopsy from this hospital or my own hospital, and the people are available to get it done, then don't do it, okay? And it's not a big deal. I'm not scaring you. You can always reopen. But again, once you open the application and close it without completion, it remains in the record. So it appears a bit unprofessional, I would say. Okay, so the format should be .doc, and so Microsoft Word, PDF, PowerPoint, and Excel sheet. So you can even submit PowerPoint. However, because those are editable, I would suggest that convert those into PDFs. And for Excels, yes, you can submit your logbooks in Excel sheets. However, if you are Excel files with more than one sheet, please convert it to PDF. And all the documents will be uploaded in the read-only format. So once uploaded, it won't be possible to update it unless you remove the whole document. And then if you want to, for example, change the title and you have not matched it with your verify pro-forma, so you have to re-upload it. And don't provide file types other than. So GMC sometimes accepts that picture format or JPG or something like that, but please don't upload it, because it will again come back your way. So group your evidence. 150 uploads, I would say that please keep it less than 100, try to. And where SSG guidelines just a repetition, follow that rather than GMC. And name your document which exactly matches the evidence pro-forma, and again, concise and accurate description for each upload. That makes life easy for everyone, for yourself even. Don't duplicate. Duplication is not required, so never ever ever duplicate a single evidence. If you have already provided, then put it in the description, and you can always tell it in the cover letter. And how you do it, you will say that I have provided it in the, for example, in CIP 6. I'm just giving an example. You ought to provide some evidence which you have already provided in CIP 1. So you can say that I have provided in CIP 1, section 1. So group your evidence very nicely. Sections, make 1, 2, 3, make ABC, whatever, but group your evidence so that cross-referencing also becomes easy. So once you have made folders in your, once I will go for the verify pro-forma, then you can make folders according to those headings, or you can make according to the CIPs. Once we touch, so in coming sessions, I'll go from CIP 1, what is required, CIP 2, what is required, and how much and how to. And again, this is just my experience and my observation. Okay, so verification of evidence. So of course, if it has not been verified, it will not be seen by the evaluators. So redact, ensure documents are very clear, where you are, you have taken a picture and you are converting. So I always tell example of that. I had got some shields and for the speakers and for the excellence award in my previous place of work. So I took a picture and I provided that and GMC and put it in the PDF format and they accepted it. I was not sure, but they accepted that. So try to provide recent evidence as much as possible. But of course, you can go back even more than 10 years if you have to, but then you should be very concisely explaining. Don't duplicate hard copy evidence. So you don't need to if you have already uploaded electronically unless and until advisor asks. And wherever there is some confusion, usually those are regulatory body pertaining to those if those are different from GMC. So if you're providing good sending, if you're providing, so sometimes GMC will ask that, or if you're providing, for example, for me in other home country registration. So registration certificate, if I have to get it through the solicitor, so they can ask you that please provide, authenticated by the solicitor paper copy, but provide the hard copy evidence of that also. So wherever you are feeling confused, then you can send the hard copy evidence again with the tracked mail. Again, I'm telling you that because GMC is a very generic postal address, so uh, put your GMC number, put your name on the post, and then put that what is the document included in that. But because GMC like is dealing, just imagine NHS is the fifth largest employer in the world. So GMC is dealing with I don't know how many so and so people. So bless them that. Uh, so if people wonder that why things are, a bit slow, so they have got really, really, really big workload. Okay, so choose evidence very carefully, correct file type, quality over quantity. I can't stress it enough. That quality over, just now someone has asked that how much, they've done the pediatric and neuro from the home country. So quality over quantity is very important. So we'll touch upon that in the later sessions. And authentication if you want to. Again, more than 1,000, not please, and more than 150, not please. And a document title, appropriate title to each document. So I would suggest from the start, if you are now collecting, make the title, type of document, date of document, and institution. So from the start, go by this. And otherwise, you'll have to also, all of you will have to take annual leave for the submission of Caesar application. And these are the characters which are not accepted. So forward slash, backward slash, colon, asterisk. So these should not be you should not be in your document name. Again, it's a very simple thing. Then, but one of the my friends, she called and she said, "Oh, GMC is not uploading my document. What's up? What's that?" So there was, I think there was more than less than character was in the title of the document. So please do not do that. And verifier. So today, second thing which I will touch is the verification. And it must be verified by someone in a medical supervisory position, such as consultant post. So it ought not to be your supervisor, but at least a consultant and works at the same hospital where training and experience took place. So they may have left the hospital now, but they were there when you were there. So if anyone is able to verify, or a new person has joined in the hospital where you worked, but those people were not there when you were working over there. Still, if they can be, they can open the logs sheets of the department and verify that you have done the work over there. So they can be verified. So it's vice versa. That if your verifier has left the department, however, and still they are in working position and they can verify your work, they can do that. Second scenario would be that someone has just joined the department and you want your evidence to be verified. So it should be. So must be available for GMC to contact in 3 to 6 months after submission. And verification pro forma, employment letters, job descriptions can be verified by someone from the HR. And performance must be signed off by one verifier only, and one performer per hospital. So GMC often have to return the documents because they have not provided performers or they have not been verified by appropriate person. So this is one of the common reasons again for return, or the document name doesn't match. So your current hospital can't verify evidence from any other institute. So just the person, whoever is the verifier, they should be available for GMC in 3 to 6 months to be able to say that yes, you have done that. And any one hospital can't verify the evidence from other hospital. So one trust, like because if there are joint pathology services, or if trust comes under, the people can see each other's data. Under one trust, if there are two hospitals, those can be verified by a single verifier. So if they are able to see, of course, and verify that you have done that. So any evidence that required authentication. So again, SSG guidance, it's written over there. So authentication usually is for the, the registration bodies, regulatory bodies, and good standings. So that is by the either the issuing institute or college or body, or it should be authenticated by the solicitor. So I would suggest that don't, even if the your issuing body have done the verification or done the authentication, get it authenticated by the solicitor. So many solicitors there in UK, they will just see your original and see the copy, and then they will put a stamp, and that is it. It's a very simple process. So don't worry about that at all. And maybe they will take some £10 or £20 to do that per document. So CV need not to be verified, feedbacks, CPD certificates, courses, publications, reflective notes, and diaries. So I stress always about that also, that wherever you feel that some deficiency, some, just cover it up, or just, solidify your evidence by your reflective notes and diaries. And again, of course, we'll touch upon that in later sessions. Honors and prizes and awards, thank you cards and testimonials. So even take the pictures of card or get those cards scanned and submit. Why not? So I was like that, how to, because as a pathologist, sometimes we don't get many thank you cards from patients, of course. So your colleagues, your juniors, anyone who has given you some card or some, please submit that. That is because soft skills are very important in the UK. Everyone is a very good histopathologist, but how to, approach things, this is of very pertinent over here. Okay, so identify one verifier per institute, and again, should be someone in the medical supervisory role. That doesn't mean I'm repeating that there should be your supervisor, but those should be consultant or senior person. Yes, thank you emails count as cards. And what you do is that you print your email, convert to PDF, print to PDF, select the option print to PDF and save. And again, no patient, the person who is giving the thank you can be there, of course, but there shouldn't be any patient identifier. Redact the information. Sometimes they say that thank you for, doing the signing out the report on time or something like that. So I had some. So even thank you letters from oncologist from my previous place of work. So redact the patient identifier information in that. Okay, and complete performa for each verifier electronically. Ask your verifier. So if your verifier is GMC registered, no need for signature, physical signature. This is also important. And in the end, and you can, before, of course, when you are asking them to be your verifier, you can ask them that what's the evidence you are putting up. So I'll just go through the performa. This is the GMC verifier performa that you have to complete part 1, 2, 3, and 4 to 5 the verifier will complete, or you can request them and complete the whole and show them that this is the thing which you are submitting. And so what's the applicant detail? So your full name and GMC reference number, hospital and institution detail. So this is from where the evidence is. So not your current. Sometimes people, miss this. So one hospital or institution, again, I'm repeating that if it is a single trust, no need for duplication. If the person can see the data, see the work, verify your work. Okay, so evidence type, list the exact file name. I can't stress this enough because again, this will be a silly thing that your application is delayed because of that. And number of pages should also be exact. So once you are starting to save, number your, if you remember, I had numbered my page numbered my CV also. So this is just evidence that syllabus and PDF and 2017 and 48. And once you are editing it electronically, you can always tweak it as per the, so don't try to put it by handwritten. I saw someone like, I was like a bit surprised also, but that's fine. So these are the headings. This performer is available online. And I would suggest that make your folders or make your documents as per this. And then you can group those. So if you can understand that there will be 15 or 16 folders. So all the medical reports, all the case histories, all the patient, no, we don't have usually patient lists, but consolidated data, all the logbooks, all the appraisals, they go to that. And then you can group, make subfolders as per your institute. So job plans, research papers, publications, presentations. So these three things you can group together. But if you can follow this, this will make your life very easy in the end. So start right, get it right first time, they say. So from the start, if you are following this, and then because then, and also you will know that what things are missing, like MDT minutes, MDT working in MDT. So minutes or thank you notes from MDT. So you can always cross-reference that. Communication with colleagues, it's very important. Again, soft skills. So you have to, you might have to cross-reference, but number, name, and the institute. So documentation, collection is the first thing and submission is the last thing. And then 4 or 5 will be completed by the verifier, full name, job title, GMC reference, if they are GMC registered. And then they know the applicant, they work in the, or they have worked previously, because I confirmed this thing with GMC, that if they have left the department, still can they be verified? They said yes, if they are still working, but the verifier was GMC registered also, just to be clear. So attest the authenticity and agreed to be contacted by GMC. So sometimes GMC emails do fall into spam emails. So just tell your verifiers to check that. So list the exact names. I'm just repeating that. And someone in the medical supervisory position. And this was just a bit of repetition, and upload the performer. And GMC will contact in a few weeks. And now they will give the verifier 2 weeks to verify. Okay, less than 1 minute left. So next time I'll go for, it's okay. They can use their personal email address. No problem for that. And if the verifier doesn't have official, so if you have got any question, you can put it in the, related to today's presentation, please put it in the WhatsApp group or put it in the chat or in the YouTube comments. Thank you, everyone. Next time, next session, for the one by one, we'll go through the CIPs and what to submit and what. Thank you. Take care. Have a lovely rest of weekend. Bye-bye.